You can
Okay.
see it, or it's mostly in the past, but it still happens with horses, with the steroids. Man, every like the horse races, it's so strict now because they used to use steroids. Like it was, I'm not gonna say incredibly often, but often enough where it became a big problem.
Mm-hmm.
And these drugs just give a massive boost to performance, and they have adverse effects on the horse.
Yeah.
So you have malpractice, and going back to the pay thing, there is veterinarians that are making a lot of money. Like you look at the horse industry. There's horses that sell for hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars because of like their past records or they're the kid of a winner or whatever. So the vets who are taking care of these $1 million horses are getting paid a good amount of money.
Mm-hmm.
But at the shelter clinic I worked at, one of the vets that started working there, no, was working there. She's actually a board certified large animal surgeon, and she came from Texas, I think, to Florida because she wasn't getting paid enough as a
Mm-hmm.
board certified. So the 4 years of undergrad, 4 years of
Yeah.
vet school, plus the 6 years total of internship and residency, and they weren't paid enough. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's strange. Yeah.
Let's see.
But yeah. So I guess moving on, we could
So
talk about
before we
something
move
else.
on, I'm just trying
Oh,
to see the cost of vet school compared to med school.
okay. Med school, I think 250K. I would guess.
250. Yeah, it's around the same for vet school, between 150 and 420K, depending on where you go.
Yeah. So how's your week been? Have you had any interesting stories?
Well, it went by really darn quick, man.
Yeah.
With Thanksgiving break coming up, it went by so quick.
Let's talk about the weather also. Has it been cold over there?
Finally, it's cold,
I
dude.
know. So
Oh my god.
in Florida, the weather here is pretty bipolar. So I think it was about Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday in the 80s. Like the high was like mid 80s, mid low 80s. Come
Yeah.
Thursday, it drops to like 50s,
Finally.
50s, 60s, around there. And for us, that's kind of like chilly.
Yeah, for us
So,
that's
but
cold here in Florida,
yeah,
man.
but it was a relief. You know, you get to wake up, and I finally got to breathe in some like crisp, fresh air, and it was nice. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, no humid air. But man, there's some days where I'll just walk in the courtyard and like I feel my skin boiling, man. It's
Feels like
ridiculous.
the sauna, bro.
But finally, yeah, it's cold. It better not rain today because I cleaned my car.
I washed my car today. Also, that's where I just came from. It's like very cloudy today.
Let's see,
Yeah,
it better not rain, bro.
and I
Because
even went.
last
I went
time,
to a car meet this morning.
how'd
So
that go?
you know, it was okay. Usually, I'm a big Lamborghini fan, so there weren't any Lamborghinis today. There's usually about like 5 of them, 6 of them. But there was a Supra, giant ass turbo. I'll show you. Okay, so
Apparently, it's gonna rain overnight over here.
I don't know if you can see that, but that boy pretty big. So that
Damn,
thing's probably
bro.
pushing like at least 1,000. And then they even had a R1 there, a R1 bike. That
An
was pretty.
R1.
That was pretty nice.
Oh, nice, dude.
Yeah.
Trying to convince parents to let me do the motorcycle course, man. I don't think that's going anywhere. But
Yeah.
yeah, apparently
So
it's
what's
gonna
your
rain
dream
overnight.
car?
My dream car. Okay, so since I've
Swear to
been
God, just say
a
Tesla.
little boy, Lambo.
A.
But then last year, my U.S. history teacher, he's really big into cars, and he introduced kind of the class because he had this thing where it was like car break, and he just showed different cars into Koenigsegg,
Ah.
and I'm like, I
I think
looked
I know
into
where this
them,
is going.
and I saw the, I'm probably gonna butcher the Jamira,
Gamera?
Gamera.
Gamera?
It's probably say it in some sort of accent, but the
Let's
Gamera.
say it in Italian. Or no, it's Denmark. No, Swedish. I think
Let's
Koenigsegg is
see.
Swedish. Swedish or Denmark or something.
It's from Sweden. Yeah.
Sweden, yeah. So I don't know how to do a Swedish accent.
Yeah. Me
But,
neither.
but,
But
but
yeah,
sorry, Koenigsegg,
man,
we're not trying to diss. We're just fans.
man, 1,700 horsepower and 4 seats.
Okay. The thing is, if I'm buying 1,700 horsepower, I don't want. I mean, the Ford. See, I feel like it's just there. They put that in just so you get an extra feature. But I don't know. At the end, it's just
Massive
like
doors.
the doors are freaking massive because they're four seaters. They look
Yeah.
like surfboards that got attached to the car that float up. But yeah, I think I saw like the cup holders on those. Those are interesting. So they're like flat at the top.
Yeah.
Once you put your drink in, they just slide down.
It's
They
like
go down like that. It's cool.
for under $2 million, that's pretty good.
Yeah, just under 2 mil. We're gonna get there one day.
100%.
100%. Like I won't die. We can't die before we get there until
No,
we
no,
get
no,
there.
no, 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 impossible.
Exactly.
No,
Yeah.
no way. No way.
Yeah.
Well,
So
let's introduce our cars, actually. We're talking about cars. What are you driving?
okay, so I drive Subaru WRX 2021 one. It's my screensaver right here. So it's my baby.
Nice.
I love that car. I have an exhaust on it and it sounds pretty nice. So
I can confirm.
yeah, he can confirm like driving it and it's manual. I love the manual, like, and you get to, and whenever you have a passenger seat, someone in the passenger seat, you always just see them going like this. So it's pretty fun. But yeah, I love that thing to death. With all my heart.
I'm
And
driving.
Daniel drives a unicorn.
I drive a unicorn, man. If anybody's seen it, it's 2022, I think. Yeah, 2022. Honda Insight. It's automatic.
Well, let them know what an Insight is because
Yeah. So the Insight is pretty much, it kind of looks like a mix between the Accord and the Civic, but more towards the Accord, the new model Accord.
yeah, I would say it looks like the Accord more than the Civic.
And it's just like a hybrid, but there is an Accord hybrid. So I don't know why they made it. We bought it when you couldn't find cars. I don't know if you can still find cars. There was like no cars, and my mom, no, obviously, I wanted a Mustang. So we go see Mustangs, and of course they have several Mustangs for us to choose from. But my mom was like, no Mustang for you. And then she's looking for every single car she can that is not a Mustang or a motorcycle. I would definitely have a motorcycle.
Or WRX.
Exactly. But yeah, she didn't want anything fast. And then she's like, oh my God, we found this Insight. And I'm like, what the hell's an Insight? Go see it. And yeah, it's a 5-seat sedan. Good trunk space. Hybrid, so it's mostly quiet. But when you put it in sport mode, it can actually get decently loud.
I attest. I did call Daniel
We were
once,
on a
and he
call,
was
and
driving,
yeah,
and I thought it was someone next to him, just like zooming off. I'm like, dang, that person's spy. He's like, that was the Insight. I was like, what?
yeah, the
I was like,
Insight
what?
on sport mode is, and I'm not gonna say crazy, but it packs a punch
It
a
purrs a
little bit.
little.
Yeah,
Purrs a
exactly.
little.
It purrs a
Yeah.
little. I definitely want a faster. I love cars that go from 0 to 60 fast.
Mm-hmm.
Like a car I was recently looking into, the 911 Turbo S.
Mm-hmm. Crazy.
Nice car.
Yeah.
It's like I just like really quick cars. Can just leave everybody in the dust.
Yeah, I'm a little bit the opposite. I mean, of course, I like 0 to 60. Who doesn't? But I'm more of like a sound person. So for me, the Turbo S, it's kind of quiet and it has like a soft limiter. So it kind of sounds like a vacuum cleaner, not gonna lie. But then Porsche also makes cars like the new GT3, the GT4 with those flat six that rev like to 9,000, and those sound amazing. Especially the new GT3 RS. That's like the best race car you can buy right now. That thing's pretty insane. So I just love the high pitched noises, just driving it. Like for me, I like to listen to it rather than pull. I mean, they're both fast. I mean, the Turbo S would probably beat it, but I just enjoy the sound personally.
I don't think he told us your dream car.
Well, are you in for a treat?
Mm-hmm.
Twin turbo.
Yes, of
So
course.
my dream car is must be, I have two. A Lamborghini Gallardo Superleggera. So that's like the lighter version of the Gallardo. But if I were to have that, I would want it twin turboed. So Underground Racing, they're a company that you can send them your Lamborghini and they'll install a twin turbo kit. And once you have that twin turbo kit, you could be pushing about like 1,000 to like 1,400 horsepower, and that thing flies. So that would be my dream car. I love that, and I also love the Lamborghini SVJ. I think that has one of the best sounding. I think
Mm-hmm.
when I see it, it reminds me of a fighter jet, that because they always do the launch control. And there's this company called Gintani. They make these exhausts for it, and it literally shoots so much flames. And when you do the launch control, go, and then just the flames like shoot out, and then it literally looks like afterburners. It's crazy. I love that. I love
I
that
have
car.
to look into that one. I
Yeah,
haven't looked into the SVJ.
that was the one I sent you a couple days ago on Instagram. When you said the Grammaire,
Oh,
you're
when I
like,
said
what could be
the
better?
Mira.
Yeah, what you said,
Okay,
like,
okay,
what could be
okay.
better? And I said the SVJ. Yeah. But yeah, speaking
The
of
thing is,
racing, oh,
yeah,
sorry.
go for it.
So speaking of like cars and racing, I saw this thing new on my Instagram, and I thought it was very interesting. It's scooter racing. So, so here, I'm gonna show a clip real quick. Let me show a clip real quick. So basically, it's professional scooter racing,
No way, bro.
like
What am I
F1,
watching?
but on scooter. And these things get pretty intense. Like they'll hit each other and knock each other over. Like, look, homeboy just fell on the ground. So
How fast are they going? I know there's ones that go pretty fast, but like
I
what?
don't know. But like that's pretty crazy because I feel like for me growing up, like my whole neighborhood, we had the Razor scooters, and then we upgraded to the electric scooters, and we'll do that. And I even remember getting like falling off and like crying and stuff like that from getting hit. And that stuff's kind of painful. So I can see that kind of scary, but I think it's interesting like how racing is evolving,
Yeah,
with
into
just
scooter racing.
scooter racing.
We're talking about evolving. Have you? I think I saw you once trying the like. What are they called?
Moped.
No, 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 no! Don't even bring up mopeds,
Oh,
man.
oh,
I don't want. I don't want to
oh,
hear about the
oh.
mopeds. It's like a video game, a simulator, a simulator.
Okay.
Have you tried out a simulator?